Hello YouTubies, this is King Scribe and thanks for watching one of my most bodacious, amazing YouTube videos. And you know, it never surprises me what you see on the internet, I'm being honest, and it never surprises me the things people will believe. People, even people I think are reasonably intelligent may actually fall for some of the childish pranks on YouTube, on Twitter and on Facebook. And I'm seeing it more or less at the moment. I've seen it over the last few weeks. I got a message of somebody on Facebook, and no names will be mentioned because we've got to keep privacy on YouTube, of course, and we need to keep this in PG fashion. But he said that he had been trolled, and he was wondering the connection between me and the troll. And it just so happened that now and again I get friend requests on Facebook. I don't really bother asking for them anymore, but people find me anyway, and he assumed that we have some type of heartfelt connection together, that we are lovers on Facebook, even though we just made friends on Facebook like a few days ago. So obviously we were best of friends, holding hands, singing in the rain, dancing in the snow, making sweet love. It's just bizarre the way these people actually think. And this person is reasonably, and I say reasonably, intelligent. It just baffles me why he would actually believe it. He said, oh, the only connection between this person and me is you. Okay. Now, listen guys, and I'm going to be honest here for the fruitcakes out there on YouTube and those who will come on my channel, on my Facebook and try to troll it. The Facebook is complicated, alright? You get friend requests all the time. People will send you friend requests, they will send you various things on Facebook. You don't know who they are, you don't know where they've been. They could be anyone. And I know many of you have been friends with people like Shema in the past, who has been charged with a prison sentence, and I haven't suddenly come on your channel and said there's a connection between you and him, so therefore you must be guilty too, which is exactly what you've done to me in that comment. But he said, oh, it's nothing personal, it's just I want to keep my life separate from the trolling. Yeah, well then what you should really do is you should have a different profile on Facebook which is connected to your YouTube, and that way you can respond to people on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, there's nothing wrong with keeping yourself secret in real life on Facebook, but if you haven't actually hidden your profile from view from the public, anybody can see your Facebook page, mate. That's just the way it works, and you haven't. So blaming me or trying to connect me to it is just it's just crazy making. Now, yeah, I did get a friend request of somebody and I accepted it a few days before I got that, which just sounds like a setup to me by that one person, and it's pathetic. The whole thing is pathetic. It doesn't bother me one single bit, and it's hilarious, and I can't even be bothered to unfriend the person. I can't be bothered to unfriend the troll at all. I don't see the point of it, because what's the point? I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube, and my Facebook is more in line with my profile on YouTube. So anybody, even a troll, can come on my Facebook and start posting comments if they like. I don't care. But I'm not going to start unfriending them just simply because of a troll war that is going on. I think that's ridiculous. I think it's even childish. And it allows them to win because you never really know who is on Facebook. Anybody can pretend to be anyone on Facebook. I've said this before in videos, and people haven't got it in their heads that anybody on Facebook might not be the person they are saying they are. And some of the trolls are so daft, are so silly in their minds, that they believe that we actually think that they are who they say they are, and we don't. I've had comments on Facebook or PMs, and I've looked at it and said, oh, obviously this is somebody just trying to suck up to me while trying to stab me in the back. Fine, whatever. I'll let them continue thinking like that. I don't care. And it just happens that there's various people who make friends with you on Facebook, and they are not who they say they are. They'll have a picture of, you know, themselves with their girlfriend or something, or, you know, they'll have a picture of themselves with a Doctor Who figurine. We're getting to the point here, and it turns out that they're not those at all. They're just trolls who are coming onto Facebook and trying to wind others up. And you know, the people on Facebook will believe it. They really will. What I suggest to people who have problems with this is, you know, if you're using your real name on Facebook, try to make it less visible to the trolls on YouTube who are coming onto Facebook just to try to cause a racket. There's nothing, I mean, some people say, oh, the master trolls, etc. No, they're not. They're not masters at anything. They're not masters at anything whatsoever. It's just pathetic, guys. It really is. People think they're tricking people. They're really not. Nobody's tricking anybody on Facebook. And you know, if you are somebody on my Facebook page and you think you're there and I don't know who you are, you're gonna be daft as hell, because I can look on my Facebook page and realise who is a troll and who isn't. And there's 1 or 2 trolls on my Facebook profile. I can see them. And you know, I'm guaranteed to lose a couple of the trolls now on my Facebook, because you know, I get people friending me all the time on Facebook and then unfriend them for whatever reason. What's the point in trying to friend me on Facebook if you go unfriend in the first place? Don't bother doing it. Alright? Now, I don't really give a damn who, you know, sends me friend requests on Facebook. I don't give a damn if you pretend to be a woman, and if you send stupid PMs in my inbox, which I've seen before. I've had, you know, some of the trolls, they pretend to be this woman on Facebook, and you're thinking, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, well, they send a friend request, yeah, it might just be somebody from YouTube. Click, right, bang, bang, there you go. And then later they're sending you a request saying, oh, I really need you right now. And you're trying to unfriend them, but it takes around about 72 hours to get rid of them. And by that time, you know, they've been sending you PMs after PMs, and it's all bloody silly. And you get those retards all the time. You also get some people trying to make you look like you are losing popularity. So they'll come on Facebook, they'll friend you, and then they'll unfriend you. Then they'll use another profile to friend you, and then unfriend you. You trolls have no imagination. This has all been done before, and I guarantee that some copycat who's a bit of a dork, who's a geek, who has no life, will be using this again. But guys, you know, if you are sensible out there, if you are people I know on YouTube, on Facebook, don't believe a word of this rubbish. Alright? I don't really coerce with any idiots on Facebook, and I know for a fact that the people who are trolls will go leave a comment now saying, oh, lovely video, mates. And it's going to be one of them who is going to mention it and pretend they are massive friends with me on Facebook when they are barely just acquaintances, and just to make it look like, you know, that we're being coercing together. But I can't be asked unfriending them. I really can't, because I'm not going to, you know, allow somebody to win a war where we can never ever get rid of them. This is what you guys forget. If you unfriend them, they'll just simply open another Facebook page up under a different name, and it will happen again. And you know, everybody will go after for witch hunts, etc. You know, saying, oh, he's a friend of him on Facebook. We don't know who's bloody friended you in the first place. So how can you actually make those assumptions? That's ridiculous. And you know, some of the older people have made these accusations. You know, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be hanging your head down low now. You know, get over here and apologise to me. Alright? Anyway, I'll see you later, YouTubies. I just thought I'll, you know, mention something interesting for once on YouTube.